What's going on, guys? It's been a while. We are going to be achieving a great milestone on the Honda Prelude today. But first, I want to let you guys know what's been going on in my life and why you guys haven't seen me in about a month. So anyways, guys, welcome back to another video. I'm happy to see you guys. I have been busy, like I said. My main focus for the past few weeks has been working around the house, the garage here, and just trying to get things done because the cold weather's coming and I have certain things that I want to get done before the winter hits. That includes some stuff with the concrete and the driveway outside. But once we get that wrapped up, then I'll have the majority of the stuff that I want to have done be completed. But anyways, I finally have a garage door. It's not brand new. A buddy of mine gave this to me. It's used. And we finally got a huge opening here. Obviously, we can drive some vehicles in here now. So I got room to park something here, and then eventually when we're done doing the work, obviously this stuff will be cleared out. But then we got the Honda Prelude there. Plenty of space to work on this car still, while having the Jeep or whatever else will be parked in here. I say whatever else because I bought another vehicle. Now this one's nothing crazy. I did buy something else, but it's something to have fun with. I mean, I don't think it's going to take too much work to get it running, but it was a cool little vehicle when I saw it, and I just wanted to pick it up. '86 Ranger that I picked up just a few weeks ago, and it's in decent shape for being 35 years old. Now, if you don't know much about these trucks, like I didn't when I first got it, it has a 2.9 liter V6, which is apparently a European engine, which is much different than what I'm used to working with. But it shouldn't be anything too crazy. That thing has a ignition module issue with a short circuit somewhere. So I just gotta tinker with that every so often. But yeah, that's a little side project. Nothing to worry about. Full focus is still the Honda Prelude. So what we're doing today, we're finally gonna be utilizing these adapters. And that's because the rear coilovers have finally arrived. Now, without explaining it too much, if you've seen the last videos, you know exactly what this is going to be doing. This is a huge hint. But yeah, I've fully explained what this stuff is, so I'm going to go ahead and start messing around with this stuff. I'm going to try to start putting it all together. I will meet you guys at the back of the Prelude, and hopefully by the end of this video, we have the Honda sitting on its own weight with its own suspension in the back. That's the plan, that's the goal. Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, let's get going. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by obviously taking off the wheel. And then I'm going to take the bracket, bolt it in, or this the new adapter that we got made. Bolt this in, and then I'm going to put the coilover together, bolt it into the top of this. I'm going to see where it hangs in relation to where it needs to bolt up to the solid axle. And see how close we're gonna get. We're gonna have to do a bunch of trial and error, but yeah, just to give you guys an idea of where I'm at. I don't even know if these are gonna work. On paper, they seem like they would be pretty close, and this is the way that we went with, so let's find out. Alright, so that's what the adapter looks like, bolted in. I still obviously got to tighten it with some tools, but that's just hand tight right now. So yeah, let's start putting the coilovers together, and then we'll bring them over to the car. Okay, well this is pretty much what the coilover looks like when it's all put together. It did come with these brackets here that are meant to go onto the axle or whatever you're going to be using. But what I'm going to be doing is these are obviously going into the adapter up top, and the axle that I have already has brackets similar to these ones that I'm going to try to use for the bottom here. So let's go take this over to the car. Okay, so I do have the top of it bolted in here. Again, this is all just hand tight. Nothing is tightened by wrenches or to torque specs at all. I'm just trying to make this work. So as you can see here, we're bolted up top. And now the bottom here, this bracket I was gonna try to utilize, and we already suspected that we're gonna have to flip it. Now, I'm not even sure if that's gonna work. I feel like I'm gonna have to take this bracket off, and I'm gonna see what my options are once I do that. So let's take that off. Alright, so we got the old bracket out, and these are the ones that came with the kit, and they are almost identical. So what I want to do is I'm going to see if I can modify these ones here to make them work. It's looking like I'm going to have the connection point for the coilovers about here, a little higher up. But it also doesn't look like it's going to be centered. It looks like it's going to be a little bit offset. So I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. But I'll take this over there and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So now that I got the coilover bolted up in the top here, I'm working with it down here, and I'm trying to find a way that I can make this work in the easiest way possible. And it's looking like no matter what, I'm gonna have to do some sort of custom modifications to something, which is no surprise, but this bracket would normally sit here, but I need to connect up there. And as you can see how far we are, it's almost like this bracket would have been nice if it was backwards, and then we would be really close to where we need to be. So I think I'm gonna have to make some custom brackets to make this work. I knew that it wasn't gonna work out perfectly, but that's all part of the process. Alright, well, I know it may look stupid, but I made my own bracket of what I think will work out of some cardboard. So if it does work, then I can use these shapes and different sizes to actually make a bracket that'll actually work. So let's take this over to the car and try to line it up with some of the holes and see how it looks. Alright, so let's see how close this is. Damn, I think this is really good actually. So I'm gonna try to line it up so that I can see it, and if I think it's good, I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, this looks nice. Alright. So I'll try to show you guys as much as I can. So here's the bracket. Now that will go on right there, and it'll bolt into those two holes. And then from the side, the coilover will obviously be pulled out a little bit like this, and it'll bolt up like that. And I think that will work. I'll just have to make something similar to this. Yeah, it's kind of difficult with this the back piece being offset like that, just to match this here. You can get a better idea of the difference from the bracket that's supposed to work and mine. So they do match up on the back of how they're going to actually bolt to the axle, but obviously the difference is My coilover is a lot shorter than was intended to be used, so that's why I can't connect here. I have to go all the way up here and a little bit out where there's nothing. That's why I created this. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully the visual helps you guys understand what I'm trying to think of and trying to make happen. But yeah, I think that will work, and I didn't want to end the video there just saying, hey, I needed a bracket and I wonder what's the next step. Anyways guys, this just goes to show that, you know what, if you come across a little speed bump here or there, it's not the end of the world. You know, this is why things like this take a long time, because it's not meant to be. It's not meant to just be a bolt-in operation. Things are gonna have to be custom made. You know, a lot of thought's gonna have to go into this, and you're gonna have to make custom pieces like this one. You're gonna have to start by making cardboard pieces and transcribing them over to metal. It's just the way that it is. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that. I know what the next step is going to be. So that's where we're at right now, guys. For the front coils, I'm waiting. They're a back order because of COVID. And I'm not even excited to say, but it says it's gonna be pushed until December. So what we're gonna do is, the next couple weeks, we're gonna focus on these rear coils, get these brackets made up, get this all bolted in, and then remove the 2x4 blocks that are holding the car together. Hopefully get the car resting on the back. And I'm not gonna just sit here and wait for the front coils to get here. I'm gonna be ordering a bunch of parts for the engine, and we're gonna start getting the engine tore down and rebuilt and assembling all the new pieces. So stay tuned, guys. Some exciting stuff's coming. And by the time this video goes up, we're gonna be very, very close to 2,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. So I really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you guys for being so patient and supportive. It means the world to me. And guys, if you want to help me out and hopefully get me to the point where one day I can do what I love to do and share content like this with you guys on a daily basis, I'll give you two really easy options that'll help me out more than you can even know. The first option is the Coldest water. This company reached out to me and they have been amazing. They actually gave me my own link, which is in the top of the description, and if you go ahead and click that link, you can use the promo code LiftedWrangler to get an additional 10% off your order. These things, I vouch for them. You guys know I said it before and I'll say it again. They're absolutely amazing. The best water bottle I've ever had. It keeps cold things cold and hot things hot. You gotta try it for yourself. The other thing, if you want to support me directly, you can go to my website, liftedwrangler.ca. Now bear with me, keep in mind, these videos, I record them myself, I edit them myself, and with the website, I made it myself. It's not the best, but at least it has my shirts, my products, the stickers, everything that I sell on there, and you can buy them directly from me, and that's another way that you guys can help me out. And if you don't want to go to either of those websites, totally fine. Hit the subscribe button and the like button, and that'll help out just fine. Thank you guys so much for the ongoing support. Thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. I'm super pumped. We'll see you guys next week.